I'm Mike
And I'm Molly.
with Virtuoso Builders here in San Antonio, Texas, and welcome to another edition of
Remodel Your Thinking. So if you're ever wondering why your project is taking so long, we're here to explain that very reason or those reasons and some tips we're offering you so you can know how to not have your next remodeling project take forever.
So the first reason why a remodel might be taking longer than planned or expected is what we might find behind the walls from people who did previous work or when the house is built. Something like plumbing not to code, electrical not to code, termite damage, water damage. And we've seen all of these before. And unfortunately, they result in change orders, but these are things that have to get repaired before the project can move forward.
A second item that we wanted to share with you that's probably making a project take longer than expected could be material delays or back orders. And even with the best planning and pre-ordering, which is what we really strive to do, is some things are way out of your control. Sometimes it's deliveries, and we've had trucks getting stuck in the snow on the East Coast trying to get the product to us, and then we're stuck for another couple weeks, which pushes everything back. We had a recent project where it was the most beautiful large format tile, and it came from Spain. We ordered it 3 months ahead of time, and even then it got stuck at customs for a couple of weeks. So all of that are things that are out of a GC's control. However, proper planning, early ordering, making all your selections up front, that will help keep your project moving and grooving.
So the third reason of why a remodeling project can take longer than expected is something that is beyond our control and has to do with inspections from the city that we're in. And these inspections can take a long time to schedule, and sometimes they can't even show up. And that's really not the fault of the inspector, it's just the way things are. And they might find one or two things they don't like, and then that pushes the entire schedule back. And it's something that is totally beyond the builder's control. So the fourth reason of why a remodeling project can take longer has to do with scheduling of trades. Most companies do not have an in-house electrician or plumber or tile setter or cabinet maker. They're all subcontracted out, and we're beholden to their schedule. So maybe they're on another job they're not quite done with. That means we're going to have to wait as well. Especially if you really trust the trades, you don't want to go anywhere else. So scheduling of the subcontractors can sometimes take a little longer than planned.
The fifth and final reason we want to share with you about a project likely taking longer than necessary is planning as you go. So that's a big no-no, meaning making decisions and selections as you go through the project. That will really delay a project. The ideal situation is get all of your decisions planned completely up front, everything's ordered up front. But a lot of these decisions, if a client is indecisive on a few different things, that will definitely hold up a project. So make sure those decisions are made as early as possible, and anything minor is left to maybe during the project. Thank you for joining us today on Remodel Your Thinking. And the whole point of this segment once a month is to really get you to start thinking differently about remodeling, not be so afraid of the world that we live in, and with our remodeling world, that is. And we just hope that you learned something today, and if you did, feel free to share it with your family, your friends, your neighbors, and good seeing you again. Thank you. We appreciate you watching.